Hello, I'm making this video today for people that are non-smokers or that are wondering how people that are non-smokers after being a smoker for a long time were able to quit. When I say a long time after being able to quit, smoking for a long time is hard, especially over a year or maybe a month or so. It becomes very hard. I was a smoker for, I'm 32 now. I started smoking when I was 18. Um, my mom ended up dying of lung cancer at 47 from smoking. She started at 16. That actually made my sister want to quit, and she's been a non smoker longer than I have now. I didn't quit smoking on my own. I had to be kind of forced into it. I was locked up for 18 months in jail and then in prison for another 8 months. So I wasn't locked up very long, but it was enough for me to get clean from cigarettes, which was a blessing in disguise. But now I've been a non-smoker for a little over 2 years now, and a non-drinker and a non-drug user. I didn't use really any drugs, just marijuana. But I've been clean and sober for over 2 years now. Smoking is the worst habit I ever had, the nastiest habit I ever had. Sometimes I do miss it when I'm stressed. I wish I had that to kind of help with my stress. It's definitely getting more expensive every year to smoke. And I'm definitely glad I quit. I don't miss it one bit. I don't miss drinking either. Um, yeah, so, when I see a person smoking or if I'm around somebody that just came in from smoking, especially when I'm at work, people come in from outside and they stink of cigarette smoke. I'm so glad to not be one anymore, a smoker. And also, when I want to say about smoking. Yeah, not being around somebody that just came in from smoking, or what I was gonna say something about smoking. Anyways, yeah, not being a smoker anymore is awesome. Considering I was in jail, I was in an environment where there was no smoking allowed. They don't allow jails and prisons, at least in Wisconsin. I'm pretty sure all states are that now, where you cannot smoke in jails or prisons. So it's pretty easy to avoid smoking, being around some people that smoke. It still sucks when I'm around somebody that is smoking a cigarette. It does stink. Especially my parents, or my dad, I should say, still smokes. He's alive. And is in his 60s. Amazingly, I thought maybe he would end up getting cancer before my mom did, which I'm glad, one of them is still around. Um, but yeah, having to be around people that smoke sometimes still sucks because you have to smell it. Obviously, I could walk away from it. And I do that at times when I can't stand the smell of the cigarette smoke. God, it's a lifesaver. It not only saves your health, but it saves you lots of money. I don't drink or smoke anymore, so obviously I save a lot of money, and I'm able to use that money towards other things. And also, a lot of times when you're a smoker, health insurance or life insurance companies don't want to give you life insurance because you smoke. They say it'll make your insurance go down where you get less, but in reality, they usually reject you. I was rejected a couple times from life insurance because I smoked back in the years ago. And now that I'm a non-smoker, I was able to finally get life insurance. So that's nice that's at least I'm covered in that area now. And also, I have a cousin that smoked and drank and ended up with third-degree burns from his house catching on fire. So he's a non-smoker now, which is not funny, but it's it was one of them had to go, either his drinking or smoking, and since his smoking almost caused his death, he gave up that instead. I fortunately never dealt with having a fire caused by smoking a cigarette. Most apartments that you rent from nowadays don't want you smoking in their places and will kick you out for it. I've never been kicked out for that, but it is a lot nicer to have a place that has not been smoked in. So when you do move out, you don't have to deal with paying for the damage from smoking inside. And you don't have to. I live in Wisconsin, so in the wintertime I would have to go out normally to smoke a cigarette when I did smoke. And it's very cold out there. We're talking it can get up to 60 below zero. For people that probably think that's crazy. Why would you want to live in an environment like that? You're born here, so you just deal with it. But yes, it is so nice not to have to step out every 5 minutes or whatever to smoke a cigarette. Considering I work in fast food, it's a very stressful work environment. So obviously, when I did smoke, I would smoke quite a few cigarettes during work. And, cigarettes and alcohol go really good together. So obviously I'm glad that I don't do either, because then I don't have to worry about going through as many cigarettes when I drink. That's one of the things that kind of sucks, is when you're drinking, you smoke more, which, I've gone through 2 packs of cigarettes in one night, just from drinking, because they go so well together. And then I don't have to worry about giving cigarettes to people. I don't have to worry about buying cigarettes for people. Every now and then I might help a friend out with cigarettes if they need some. But I didn't know, since I've quit smoking, Newport non-menthol or menthol cigarettes have gone up quite a bit. They're about almost $10. It shocked me when I went and bought a friend some smokes of that brand. I was just blown away. I was like, holy crap. I'm never buying those again for any friend, because they're so damn expensive. But yeah, so I guess if you get locked up, so a lot of people I've known that have gotten locked up in jail said, "Oh, I'm gonna get a cigarette when I first get out." Why would you do that when you just got out? Why would you, after 6 months or so, get out and smoke again when you've been free for so long? I'm definitely not going back to it. I don't want to die young. It's so much nicer to not be a smoker. You don't stink of cigarette smoke all the time. Your clothes don't smell like it. You don't have to go outside to smoke every time. You don't have to be off a certain property like hospitals for a certain amount of feet just to smoke cigarettes. People aren't disgusted when they're around you from seeing you smoke or smelling it. And honestly, a lot of women don't like guys that smoke, and a lot of men don't like women that smoke. So, that kind of, in that area, kind of helps too. I guess that's all for this video, and we'll see me in my next video about another topic. Thanks.